Welcome back, Troglodytes, to another episode of Trogly's Guitars. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, because we've got a real doozy for you here today. As you can see, it's definitely a mid-70s case, mid to late 70s, but what's inside? A 1977 Gibson Les Paul Custom in a gorgeous dark wine red. This one was actually sold to me by a fellow troglodyte. If you're watching this video, man, yeah, I did make some changes to this guitar because I really love chrome hardware on these wine red customs. You can see here where the tuners have kind of wore the case a little bit on the right side there, but the left side's still good. And you have this really cool pink interior. They didn't use this color for very long. It's kind of like a pink purple. You'll see here this latch was broken when it came to me. I'm not sure if it broke during shipment. But what I did was I put a stick of solder just to kind of keep it in place. You can't really lock it down, but it'll at least latch up and not fall off anymore. You could probably get a rivet to, keep that looking better. The case has got some wear and tear here, as you can see. But honestly, it looks so clean. But this guitar, I love it. I love the dark wine reds with chrome hardware. This one kind of came to me with slightly mixed hardware, gold and chrome. So I just went ahead and chromed it out for you guys because I already had a wine red with all gold, so I wanted to be able to offer something a little different than what I already have. So you're going to see here on the truss rod cover that it's got some wear to it, and the headstock has a little bit of wear as well. This guitar, just like the other one, the other wine red from 1981, was refretted. There is a little bit of damage to the fretboard, but very minimal. Ebony is very prone to chipping during the refret process, and honestly, this one's not too bad. The frets are just a little taller than original. I wouldn't say they're super jumbos or anything, but you did lose the nibs in the process of refretting the guitar. And you do have some light wear along the side of the neck. On the treble side of the neck, there is some finish wear, as you're seeing here, which it feels smooth. It is smooth. You probably wouldn't even notice it if I didn't tell you it was there. There's also a little bit of chipping in the finish around the neck pocket area. The neck hasn't been out or anything like that, but it's fairly common to see the finish chip there. The top is just gorgeous. I love the wood grain on this one. And, it's definitely been a player's guitar. As we're going to see here, the pickups have been replaced. It's a 496R, I believe. And I forget what I put in the bridge. But you have, replacement knobs there. Tailpiece and bridge are also replacements. The bridge is a Godu, or a Goda. I can't remember how to pronounce that right now. And the bridge is actually a lightweight bridge tailpiece, so that is a very nice upgrade there. Your standard wear and tear on the front. And the back here, this back has actually been refinished. But if I didn't tell you that, I'm guessing you'd probably never even suspect it. Serial number dates it to 1977. I have original style tuners from the exact same period, but if you didn't know, Gibson actually bought their Gibson branded ones from Schaller, but these are just the Schaller branded ones. Now, interestingly enough, this one does not have a Made in USA stamp on it, so somehow it made it out of the factory without that. It's not the first time I've seen that, but it is a very interesting piece. Back of the neck, it's in good shape. It's definitely a 60s profile. Nothing, too fat here. It's your typical 70s profile. And there's just lots of these scratches on the back. Like, they're not deep by any means. In certain lighting, you don't even see them. But for some reason, whenever you hit it with the light, it's like the entire guitar is scratched up. But it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not, like, butchered or anything. Now, the only way I could tell that that's a refinish from the naked eye is kind of in that corner where the finish was actually applied darker. And when you hit it in the light in person, it looks a little bit more maroon than wine red. That's about the only way you would ever notice. The sides are in good shape, as you can see here, as well as the treble side here. The only thing I didn't switch out to gold is the hardware here, because I figured you're never going to see it anyways. Leave the gold tone on. And the bridge posts and underneath the knobs. So you still got a little gold on it. And you can see that volume pot for your bridge pickup there sits just a little bit higher than the rest for some reason. But they are the original tone pots in there. It weighs 10 pounds, 8.4 ounces, and that is with a lightweight tailpiece. Doing the black light test here. Everything's good on the headstock. No breaks, cracks, or repairs. Once again, it's been refretted. The front's original finish, but there's two small touch-up areas. You've got that area that was touched up, so you won't see that in person. And there's also one kind of by the neck I'll show you a little later. But once again, the sides are good. You can see the finish chipping by the neck pocket there. No big deal once again. Now the back of the headstock looks like it had some finish work at the very top, but just a little bit. Once again, no breaks, cracks, or repairs to the neck to report, thankfully. But this definitely proves the back is refinished. As you can see, it doesn't glow at all, so it must have been fairly recently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video tour of this 1977 Gibson Les Paul Custom sent in by a fellow troglodyte. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let's hear how she sounds.